Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to PWA Battery, and this will be the final show before we get to PWA Undaunted. And what a show we have lined up for you in preparation for that big supercard that's coming up, which we unfortunately did have to change the date on it. It will be coming up this Sunday. PWA Undaunted will be unleashed, and we're going to feature some of the matches in a tag team format on this card. Getting things started with an 8-man over-the-top rope elimination tag team match. Robert McElroy joins forces with Sanctum to take on all 4 members of Dinkle International Enterprises. Now, the rules for this match: persons can be eliminated via pinfall, submission, or being thrown over the top rope. It is elimination format, so all 4 members of one team must be eliminated. Only 2 men will be allowed in the ring at a time, 1 per team. Folks, let's take you to ringside. There's the bell. Robert McElroy and the Spoiler not waiting to get their hands on each other. They're the first in. And McElroy really going right after the Spoiler, showing absolutely no fear. Spoiler looking pretty light on his feet, especially for a man his size. Kick to the gut from McElroy. Now McElroy going to body slam the Spoiler. Spoiler's on the outside. Did not go over the top rope, however. He will be allowed to come back in. And now the Spoiler bringing that strength to bear on Robert McElroy. Takes him down with a drop to hold. McElroy answers with a single leg takedown. And Spoiler, wow, look at this. Spoiler's already had enough. He's tagged in Mangus the Mongol. And now Mangus is taking it to McElroy. Big open hand strike. Now the Mongolian chops and down goes the Scotsman. Count of 1 and a kick out before 2, and McElroy may need to think about a tag here. Mangus cuts him off. McElroy lying in wait and gets run over by the massive Mongolian. Collar and elbow tie-up, body slam to Mangus, and now McElroy has some room, makes a break for it, and tags in Rhett Holiday, and likewise in comes another member of that six-man tag team championship team, Nakamura Yamasaki, who is getting worked over by Holiday and McElroy. Yank of the hair, down goes Nakamura, and McElroy locking in that anaconda-type stretch. Nakamura able to get loose before it was cinched in, and there's the tag to Yuri Khrushchev, and now all of the members of DIE have legally been in the ring. Red Holiday's in for the ride and just clobbers Yuri Khrushchev. Khrushchev might have been looking for a guillotine there, but got taken over in a suplex by Holiday. Good amateur-style takedown by Khrushchev, and now locking in a modified single-leg crab. Holiday backpedaling. Makes the tag to Evelyn Sin. Evelyn tried to catch the Russian off guard, but she got a Russian leg sweep for her trouble. Collar and elbow tie-up, and Evelyn getting her arm wrung out by Khrushchev. Arm whip from Evelyn Sin. And Evelyn now with an airplane spin. Yuri Khrushchev didn't appreciate that at all. Body slam right back into stretching out the ligaments in the hip especially. And a headlock takeover by Khrushchev, maintaining the hold. Evelyn slips out the back door, tags on both sides. In come Oliver, Sin, and Mangus. Back in, uh-oh, look out. Double power bomb on Evelyn. Now Evelyn and Mangus and Oliver going back and forth, and down goes Oliver. You do not want to get in a strike contest with a man that big and that vicious. Mangus off the ropes, hard chop from Oliver. Now Oliver locking up the ankle of Mangus. Mangus gets free, circling, backpedaling, bringing him back to the DIE corner. Look out, gorilla press, slam on Oliver. Mangus off the ropes. Oliver back up to his feet, stops Mangus. Big headbutt, now Mangus with a big chop right across the upper part of the chest. And there's the tag once more to Red Holiday. Double team, look out, sandwich. Enziguri by two members of Sanctum. And the tag is made to the Spoiler. Holiday and the Spoiler now no strangers to each other, and they're going toe-to-toe. Holiday took a hard left hand from the Spoiler, went crashing to the canvas. Body slam from Holiday. Spoiler cuts him off, prevents him from following up. Collar and elbow tie, European style uppercut from Holiday. And so far the team of Sanctum and McElroy have done a great job of staying on top of their opponents. They've been forcing some quick tags. Spoiler off the ropes. Holiday with an arm drag. And there's the tag to McElroy and the tag to Yuri Khrushchev. McElroy doesn't seem to want to tangle. Spoiler doesn't want to seem to tangle with McElroy too much. McElroy had that headlock applied on Khrushchev. Khrushchev out and lands a body slam. Now Khrushchev with a head and arm triangle. McElroy manages to slip out the back door. Body slam on Khrushchev. And one of the big moves in this match has been a body slam. Both teams have used it. Front face lock from Khrushchev. Trying to drag McElroy back. Well, it got him back to the center of the ring. It was taking him back to the DIE corner. Trying to keep him trapped over there. Single a man out. Suplex. Look at that suplex into a body slam. Yuri picks McElroy back up and spears him right back down. Great tackle from Khrushchev. An outstanding wrestler. And to the outside. That was between the ropes. And look out, all the hardware coming in. Well, these teams, nobody on either of these teams really likes their opponents. Pump handle bomb, and now McElroy thrown, but manages to stay. He did go over the top rope, but didn't hit the floor. Tags have been made. It's now Red Holiday and Nakamura Yamasaki. Khrushchev finally being made to leave. Holiday in for the right. Oh, look out. Missed that heart punch. Oh my. Nakamura all over Holiday with those chops. Holiday with a coconut crush, and there's the tag to Oliver Sin. Double team, yes indeed. Double suplex on the Divine Psycho. Collar and elbow tie-up. Sin with a rake of the eyes. Now off the ropes, and flying knee from Oliver. Nakamura backpedaling, but gets caught. There's the tag to the spoiler. Oliver could be in trouble. No, he fights his way out of the corner. Nakamura cold cocks Oliver Sin, who's now at the mercy of the spoiler. Three. Goodness, what a lariat. Shoulder tackle. Spoiler taking advantage of the size advantage that he has. Oh, knee to the midsection from Sin. Sin off the ropes, drops the elbow on the spoiler. Collar and elbow tie-up, good arm whip from Oliver. Oh, look at this. He actually got the big man in a compromised position in that cradle stretch, but he's in the wrong part of town as DIE came flooding into the ring. There's the tag to Nakamura Yamasaki once more. Oliver Sin backpedaling, makes the tag to Sister Evelyn. Nakamura takes down both of the Sin twins. And now Nakamura chopping away at the facial features of Evelyn Sin, and she has been busted wide open. Evelyn off the top rope with a splash, and they're in the ropes. Referee calls for the break. Nakamura off the top rope with a fist drop. Evelyn Sin is bleeding profusely. She makes the tag to Holiday. Oh, but she's the victim of a double team from DIE. They've got to get Evelyn out of the ring. Holiday's had enough. Look at that. He's got Mangus Mongolian up in a chokehold. Collar and elbow tie-up. Mangus and Red Holiday now going toe-to-toe once again, and Holiday took a bad chop and a bad fall. Rake of the eyes by Mangus with his boot, or with his, I guess those are sandals that he's wearing. Both men off the ropes. Hard lariat from Holiday. Holiday stops away at the midsection, picks Mangus back up to his feet, tries to throw Mangus to the outside. Spoiler was in the way. Now it throws Spoiler to the outside, but again, Mangus managed to go underneath the top rope. Oh, Holiday just got caught by Yuri Khrushchev and headbutted down by Mangus. DIE will do anything to win this match. Russian leg sweep from Red Holiday. Holiday back and makes the tag to Robert McElroy, and there's the tag to Yuri Khrushchev. Magic Killer on Holiday. Oh my! And once again, McElroy being thrown over the top rope, but managing to stay on the apron. Still in this match. Big running face buster from the hard man from Scotland. Picks Khrushchev back up to his feet. Khrushchev stalking him, throws McElroy to the outside once more, and again McElroy avoids elimination. Judo hit toss from McElroy. McElroy off the top rope. Senton lands flush right across the torso. And this time, Robert McElroy gets thrown to the outside. He's being counted though. It looks like the referee said he went underneath the top rope. Yes, Robert McElroy is still in this match. McElroy with a front face lock. Picks Khrushchev back up. Makes a feint, now off the ropes. Osotogari bomber from McElroy. Khrushchev back to his feet, and there's the spoiler. Spoiler and McElroy back in it once more. Spoiler with a hard chop sends McElroy to the canvas. European uppercut, and look at this. Look at this. Robert McElroy and the spoiler have focused in on each other, and they're laying into one another. Big headbutt from McElroy. McElroy off the rope. McElroy drops the elbow. Spoiler back up to his feet first, picks up McElroy. Spoiler back to the corner, and there's the tag to Mangus. McElroy may have gotten into the spoiler's head. Collar and elbow tie-up. Neck breaker from Holiday. Holiday locking in an Anaconda clutch. Spoiler in to break it up, and everybody in the ring now. Referee's got to, I don't know how he's going to get order in this match, but he's going to have a long night. It's nothing but tag team matches tonight. Picks Mangus back up. Mangus makes the tag to Nakamura Yamasaki. And Holiday sent over the top rope but manages to avoid elimination. Now it's Nakamura, and Nakamura has been eliminated. And the Iron Claw now on Red Holiday. Red Holiday manages to grab the bottom rope. Spoiler to the outside. Spoiler has been eliminated. We are down to 2 men for Team DIE. And it's been all Red Holiday. There goes Evelyn. But Evelyn was thrown out by Yuri Khrushchev. That means she was not eliminated. You have to be thrown out by the legal participant in order to be eliminated. It is 4 against 2, and it is 4 against 2 very, very quickly. The team of McElroy and Sanctum have a clear advantage. Is that going to translate into a win? And with that momentum, will they be victorious in their respective matches at the pay-per-view? Right now it is Oliver who is just measuring Mangus. Picks him up and drops him down with several strikes. Out of the way, there's the tag to Khrushchev. Now, things do look dire for DIE, but if they can get some top rope eliminations, that will get them back into things. Hook of the leg, count of 2, and Oliver Sin has been eliminated. It is 3-2. As McElroy was all over Mangus the Mongol, apparently McElroy is going to be legal for his team now. He's tangling with Khrushchev. Front face lock from McElroy. Drops Khrushchev to the canvas. Now looking for the pin. He's got the legs hooked. Count of 2 and kick out by Khrushchev. Double vertical suplex on the Mongolian. Half-head suplex on Khrushchev. McElroy to the top. McElroy with the knee drop. Picks Khrushchev back up to his feet. Khrushchev with a punch to the breadbasket. Gets caught by McElroy. Knee to the stomach. Picks him back up. Collar and elbow tie up. Oh, look out. McElroy sent over the top rope, and it is tied up at 2 apiece. And there goes Khrushchev. It's 2-1. Mangus is all alone against Red Holiday and Evelyn Sid. Oh, big suplex from the Mongolian. Collar and elbow tie up. Reverse the suplex attempt. Does Holiday. Holiday off the ropes. Holiday with a fist drop. Holiday with a solid uppercut, and Mangus crumples. Look out, unkindness cut. Cover, 1, 2. And that's the match. Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this 8-man elimination tag team match, Sanctum and Robert McElroy. What a way to get things kicked off for PWA Battery. Up next, a rematch of sorts, which will feature Pantero and Rex Camelot going one-on-one with the light heavyweight champion, Mysterious J1, and his partner for the evening, the Blueprint, Spencer Watts. Let's take you to ringside. Here we go, and it is challenger and champion Pantero and Mysterious J1 who are going to start things off for their tag team match tonight. They will be facing each other for the light heavyweight championship at PWA Undaunted in a 2 out of 3 falls match. The third time they will be meeting under such conditions, and hopefully this time we will actually have a definitive winner. Of course, if you remember in their first contest, it ended up as a draw with both men each getting a win and then a double count out, which meant that the title stayed with Pantero. And then more recently, during this season of PWA, Pantero lost the championship due to indirectly interference from Akira Wilde during the championship match. Mysterious J1 took the title, and they're going to meet for a third time to settle once and for all who the light heavyweight champion is. Right now, they have to worry about this tag team match as Spencer Watts is now in the ring, tangling with the challenger for the title, Pantero. Pantero with a front face lock on Watts. Drops the elbow. Watts back up to his feet. Collar and elbow tie up. Hard, open, left-handed strike from Watts. Stomps away at the legs of Pantero. Pantero now going to make the tag to Rex Camelot, who has done everything he can do to get Spencer Watts in the ring. Finally gets him for a second time, and they're going to face once more at Undaunted. First time they met was in a tag team match that was just like this one during Assault earlier in the season, and Camelot and Pantero emerged victorious in that encounter. They're looking to replicate that victory here tonight. Test of strength here as J1, now the legal man for his team. Front face lock from Camelot. Camelot with a snap suplex and the light heavyweight champion. Collar and elbow tie up, big hip toss from Jay. Jay following up, and look at that. Low blow, knee to the much lower abdomen, to put it mildly. Tag was made, Pantero now in and going after MJ1, and look at that, the tempers are flaring. Down goes Jay. Pantero now with a sickle hold on Mysterious J1. Pantero, great flexibility and has a unique arsenal of grounded moves. Jumping neck breaker from Pantero, going for a quick cover. Jay gets to the bottom rope and makes the tag to Spencer Watts. Look out, assisted cutter. Pantero kicking away at Watts, back up to his feet. Waiting for Watts to make a move, both men circling. Collar and elbow tie up, neck breaker from Pantero. Pantero off the ropes. Like a hard knee strike. Going off the ropes again and avoids the drop toe hold from Watts. Watts with an enziguri out of nowhere and just about took Pantero's head off. Pantero his head must be ringing a bit. Going to tag out to Camelot. Camelot sends Spencer into the corner. No, reversed by Watts. And Camelot comes out with an arm wringer. Watts is actively avoiding Camelot. Makes the tag to J1. Yank of the hair and a headbutt to the nether regions. Neck breaker from Camelot as he's trying to get back in control for his team. Now locks in a crossface chicken wing. Looking to stretch out the light heavyweight champion. J1 out of it. He took that kick and took it well. Fires off with a headbutt. And an open right hand sends Rex Camelot to the canvas. Camelot keeps J1 from following up. And right back to the crossface chicken wing. Jay stayed that one in there longer than he wanted to, but did manage to get out. Look out! Leg assisted face buster and a kick to the spine, and Camelot going to tag out to Pantero, and there's the tag to Spencer Watts. Double team on Pantero, assisted cutter. And right into the chin lock. Pantero able to slip out, collar and elbow tie up, and again the enziguri by Watts nails Pantero. Watts off the ropes. Watts with a shoulder tackle right to the middle of the back, right between the shoulder blades, and there's the tag to Rex Camelot. See how long Spencer is going to stay in the ring now. Dragon Screw Leg Whip from Pantero. Camelot stalking Watts, and Watts takes him down with a body slam. Watts now with a chin lock on Camelot. Camelot able to break the hold, and Watts immediately tags out to MJ1. Camelot still focusing on Watts. Now he's going to have to focus on MJ1 as Watts makes his way out of the ring. And it is MJ1 in control at this point. MJ1 off the ropes, and Camelot catches him with a Uranagi. Picks MJ1 back up, kicks the legs out from under him, and now off the ropes. MJ back up to his feet, collar double time, go behind. Belly to side suplex from the light heavyweight champion. And there's the tag to Spencer Watts, who gets taken down by Camelot with a nice judo hip toss. And another leg-assisted facebuster. Oh, low blow from Watts. Watts takes down Camelot with a waist lock. And now locks in an STF, modified STF. Camelot able to break the grip. And there's the tag to Pantero. Watts sends Pantero into the corner, now focusing on Camelot. Big enziguri from Spencer. And the DTR suplex on Pantero. 2 in. Broken up at the last possible moment by Camelot. MJ1 was content to watch from the sidelines. Small package. And almost a 2 count before being broken up. Pantero now with a cover. 2 and a kick out. Kick out at 2. Watts off the ropes, big drop kick from Pantero. Picks Watts back up, kick to the spine. Watts now trying to get away from Pantero, locks him up, snaps suplex. Watts to the top rope. Watts with a diving headbutt, and he scored with it. Oh, that one landed flush. And there's the tag to MJ1. Tag to Rex Camelot. And it is chaos. Oh, almost a DTR suplex, but Camelot able to fight his way out. Now it is Camelot and MJ1. Front neck chancery from Camelot. Hooks the leg, count of 1, and broken up by Watts. DTR suplex on Camelot. But Watts not the legal man. Roll up by MJ1, 2, and check out by Camelot. Everybody in the ring. Texas Cloverleaf on MJ1 and broken up by Watts. Watts off the top rope. He missed that elbow drop. There's the tag to Pantero. And MJ1 makes the tag to Spencer. Pantero sent into the turnbuckle. Watts going to tie him up in the tree of woe as Camelot just got thrown to the outside. Watts working over the knees of Pantero, trying to slow down the masked man. Now it's Watts trapped in the corner. Watts set up on the top rope. Watts reverses the attempt. Reverse sunset flip, 2, and kick out by Pantero. Pantero with the La Maestro cradle, and Watts finds the bottom rope. Jumping neck breaker. Pantero picks Watts back up to his feet, go behind. Watts with a Russian leg sweep. Tag is made to MJ1. Watts still all over Pantero. Pantero floats out of the suplex attempt, and now going back and forth with the light heavyweight champion. Pantero with a wheel kick. Off the ropes. Hard knee. Tag is made to Spencer Watts. Assisted cutter on Pantero. Watts to the top rope. Watts with a diving elbow. Takes Pantero back up to his feet. Collar double top. Watts sending for the ride. Pantero with a Frankensteiner. And there's the tag to Rex Camelot. Watts back up to his feet, but he's facing down two opponents. Double drop kick. Picks Watts back up. Camelot with a go behind Russian leg sweep. Heads up counter from Spencer Watts. He picks Camelot back up. Camelot takes him down. Double knees to the back. And again. Collar elbow tap. And now Watts and Camelot with the heavy artillery just firing off on one another. Enziguri from Camelot. Watts with a rolling elbow. Picks Camelot back up to his feet. Collar and elbow tie-up. Enziguri, a vicious Enziguri from the blueprint. And the tag is made to the Serious J1. Punch kick combination from MJ1, La Maestro Cradle, and Camelot finds the ropes. Referee calls for the break. Front neck chestwork from Camelot. He may be ripe for the picking here, but he is still fighting and fighting hard. MJ1 picks Camelot back up to his feet. Misses the headbutt. Camelot sidesteps it and makes the tag to Pantero. Yank of the back of the mask, and down goes the challenger for the light heavyweight crown, Cancun Tornado. Count of 1, 2, and broken up by Camelot. Everybody in the ring once more. MJ1 picks Pantero up. Oh, went for the OGC, but Pantero had it well scouted. Tag is made to Spencer Watts. Assisted cutter on Pantero. He has been victimized by double teams during this match. Watts to the top rope. Watts with a diving headbutt to Pantero. And Pantero is at the mercy of Spencer Watts. And I don't think Watts has any mercy. Front face lock in desperation by Pantero. Pantero drops the elbow, picks Watts back up. Big drop kick. Pantero to the top rope. Panther dive. Count of 2. And that's it. 24 minutes, 35 seconds. Your winners of this match. The Hero, Rex Camelot, and Pantero. Ladies and gentlemen, up next, the Brothers Wild, Akira and Rebel, will be taking on an incredibly stout team featuring the heavyweight champion, Viktor Sokolov, and his tag team partner, the owner of Prestige Wrestling Association, the Angel Face, Damian Black. Folks, let's take you to ringside. Akira Wilde starting things off with the heavyweight champion Viktor Sokolov, and Sokolov takes Akira down with a heavy shoulder tackle and immediately goes for a low blow. Akira now with a body slam on the Siberian Psychopath, follows up with a leg drop, stiff jab, small package as Sokolov was going for a body slam. Sokolov now throws Akira into the turnbuckle, and Akira comes out fighting with a kick and a leg drop. Test of strength, and Sokolov going to win that one handily. Nice hammer punch there from the heavyweight champion. Body slam from Wilde, picks Sokolov back up to his feet. Collar and elbow tie-up. Another body slam from Wilde as he's got the leverage on the big man. Hard hammer blow from Sokolov, and now Sokolov going to stretch out Wilde with a camel clutch. Akira gets out of that predicament. Gets taken down with an arm whip. And we can see George Prescott III, the self-professed king of managers at ringside, looking on. He is supremely confident in his man Sokolov. Small package again from Wilde, and Sokolov finds the bottom rope. And Akira going to make the tag to the challenger for the heavyweight championship, his brother Rebel Wilde. And Sokolov now fighting off both of the Wildes. Gets in into the ropes, and hard driving knee from Wilde. Wilde drops the elbow, and somehow a chair has found its way in the ring. I'm sure George Prescott didn't see anything. Tag was made to Damian Black. Black now in the ring with Rebel Wilde, and he will be facing Akira in the first ever blackout match at PWA Undaunted. Collar and elbow tie-up, fireman's carry from Black, and right into a chin lock. One of the very few times we have seen Damian Black in a ring, and he's here on Battery tonight. Rebel sent into the turnbuckle. Comes out waiting for Black. Takes down Black with a nice amateur-style waist lock. Collar and elbow once again, going for a body slam, but got reversed to a small package. Black kicks right out of it. Now a front face lock applied on Wilde. Both of these teams, we've seen some very fast-paced action thus far, but both these teams kind of taking their time and taking the measure of each other. A much more deliberate pace. Tag is made to Viktor Sokolov. And Wilde trying to get some more licks in on Black. There's the tag to Akira. Double team denied by Sokolov. And Akira with a body slam on Viktor Sokolov. Tell you what, the Wildes are looking pretty darn good in this match, considering who their opponents are. Sokolov has got Wilde up. Vertical body slam from the Siberian Psychopath. Russian leg sweep from Akira. Collar and elbow tie-up once again, and Manhattan drop. Sokolov shrugs it off and slams Wilde down once more. Covers Akira for 1 and maybe 1.5. Punch kick combination from Akira. Sokolov caused Sokolov to back up, and now both Sokolov and Wilde going toe-to-toe. And down goes Viktor Sokolov. Wilde to the top rope. Wilde with the leg drop, and he got it. He connected with that leg drop pretty early in this contest. Picks Sokolov back up to his feet. Sokolov makes the tag to Damian Black. Oh, look out. Double powerbomb on Akira. Collar and elbow tie-up. Angel suplex out of nowhere. And Wilde just gets a shoulder up. Double drop kick to the boss. Akira sent into the turnbuckle. And look at this. Damian Black raking the eyes across the top rope. And now raking the boot across the eyes. This is what we can expect at that blackout match. Big moonsault in. Black missed it. Black missed the moonsault, and there's the tag to Rebel Wilde. Double vertical suplex on Damian. Rebel now in control, stomping away at Black. Black back up to his feet, collar double tie. Vicious low blow from Black. Black with a hard punch. And takes down Rebel wild. Rebel right back up to his feet. Gets caught though. Back body drop and into a leg lace. And folks, Damian Black now beginning to put on a wrestling clinic. Tag is made to Victor Sokolov. And Wild takes down the Siberian Psychopath right into a modified armbar. Black in to break it up. Black now with a double team with Sokolov. And oh my, double vertical suplex on the steel chairs. But Rebel is fighting back against Sokolov. Snap suplex on the steel chair. Another suplex. A third suplex again on those chairs. Hard chop from Rebel Wild, but Sokolov right back up. There's the tag to Damian and the tag to Akira. Collar and elbow tie up. Overhead, belly to belly, Greco-plex. And a neck breaker. Hard chop from Akira. And Akira got to make the tag to Rebel Wild. Angel suplex for the second time on Akira, but Black is out of it. Big frog splash. Kick out. Well, Black got to the bottom rope, got the break. Black and Rebel Wild going toe-to-toe, and down goes Damian. Rebel in full control. Rebel to the top rope. Rebel with a fist drop from the top rope. Takes Damian back up to his feet. Collar double tie up. Front suplex from Black. And right back into a leg lace. Trying to slow things down. Here comes Akira to break things up. And Black now takes a seated reverse crescent kick from Rebel. Go behind, belly to side suplex. The Wild's in full control. Rebel drops the knee, picks Damian back up to his feet, collar double tie up, Angel suplex, 1, 2, and broken up by Akira. Akira with a leg drop on Black. Being forced back to his corner, Rebel Wild staying on top of Black. Black gets away and makes the tag to Victor Sokolov. No double team this time on Rebel. Collar double tie up as Victor Sokolov is gnawing away at the face of Rebel Wild. Akira in to break things up, but Rebel Wild has been busted open. And Black has just got caught with a double vertical suplex. Wild hammer. 1, count of 2. Kick out by Sokolov. Oh, things have really turned up here. Angel suplex on Akira. And Victor Sokolov is being suplexed. Rebel makes the tag to Akira. Sokolov is out of it. Wild with a cover, 2, and broken up by Black. Black picks Akira back up to his feet, gets taken down with a drop toe hold. Oh, look out! Dominator! Sokolov with a cover, 1, broken up. Broken up by Rebel Wild. And the Dragon Sleeper now on Sokolov. Black sees it, he makes his way back in and breaks it up. Roll up by Wild. 1, 2. Kick out by Sokolov, and Prescott has seen enough. He's given the referee what for. Meanwhile, the mayhem continues with everybody in the ring. Sokolov and Akira now throwing heavy bombs. Akira kick. Wild with a cover. 1, 2, and that's the match! That's the match! Time of the fall, 18 minutes, 23 seconds. Your winners, Akira and Rebel Wild. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time now for our main event of the evening. Derek Arzon teams up with the Masked Shooter, and they will be taking on the captain, Arthur Solomon, and his partner, the NWC World Champion, Lord Beckett. Folks, this is our main event. Let's take you to ringside. Arthur Solomon starting things off with his opponent at PWA Undaunted, Derek Arzon, and they will be facing each other in a submission match. It will be Derek Arzon's arm blitz versus the three corners arm bar from Arthur Solomon. Right now they're going to take the measure of each other. Second time ever that they have faced each other in a ring. First time was a singles match here recently on Assault, with Arzon getting the win via a number of thunderstrokes on Arthur Solomon. Solomon looking for redemption at Undaunted and looking to get a measure of redemption here tonight in this tag team match. Collar and elbow tie-up, headbutt from Solomon. Down goes Arzon. Arzon with a stiff jab, sends Solomon in for the ride. Got him up and down, and a big flapjack, and that's a lot of man to get up. Tag is made to the mass shooter. Tag is made to the world champion, Brawler Beckett. Shooter and Beckett will be facing each other for the NWC World Championship at Undaunted in a 2 out of 3 falls match. We are looking forward of course, to that match, as well as the rest of the incredible Undaunted card. Getting a sneak peek at what that World Championship match is going to look like. Snap suplex on Beckett. Beckett back up to his feet rather quickly, gets taken down by a fireman's carry. Brawler Beckett getting schooled here by the mass shooter. And Shooter ramming the face and the head of Brawler Beckett into the turnbuckle, make the tag to lightning Derek Arzon. Low blow from Beckett, and it did not take long at all, did it? Tag is made to Arthur Solomon. Jumping arm buster from Arzon. And there's one for Solomon. Double knees to the back. Solomon missed the elbow. Arzon staying light on his feet. There's the arm blitz. Arm blitz locked in on Solomon. Solomon manages to get free. In for the ride. Arzon with a flapjack on Solomon. Arzon really seems to have Arthur Solomon's number right now. Stopping away at the arm, softening up that limb. Front face lock from Solomon as he drags Arzon back to his corner. Knee drop to the back. Collar and elbow tie-up. Body slam from Solomon. Solomon drops the elbow. Arzon back up to his feet, gives Solomon the slip. There's the tag to the mass shooter. The challenger for the World Championship at Undaunted. Good counter wrestling on display from the shooter as he takes down his larger opponent. Collar and elbow tie-up. Both men off the ropes. Solomon with the shoulder tackle. Down goes the shooter. Hooks the leg, and shooter kicks out immediately. Shooter and Solomon going back and forth. Down goes the shooter, and there's the tag to Brawler Beckett. Yeah, now that his opponent's in a compromised position, that's when Beckett wants in. Double knees to the face of the shooter. And shooter now trying to take off Beckett's face. Right into a spinning toe hold. A classic move Beckett gets free, only to take a front suplex from the masked shooter. Shooter with the tag to Derek Arzon. Elbow to the back of the skull, and Arzon with the double knees to the back. Now he's going to pin the world champion. Almost a 2 count. Beckett kicks out. Beckett with a fist drop on Arzon. Arzon prevents Beckett from following up. Now Arzon off the ropes. Beckett back up to his feet. Collar and elbow tie up. And an exchange of elbows here. Over and over again. And down goes Brawler Beckett. World champion in a bit of trouble here. And he's going to make the tag to Arthur Solomon. High-low kick from the team of Solomon and Beckett. Solomon with a go behind. Double sledgehammer. Down goes Arzon. Arzon right back up, and he makes the tag to the masked shooter. Double team, no. Double team was denied. Collar and elbow tie up. Shooter now. Oh, no, he reversed, and it's Solomon trapped in the corner. And now Solomon gonna eat the turnbuckle, just like Beckett did earlier. Shooter is taking no prisoners tonight. Rolling elbow. Solomon gives him the slip. Arm wringer from Solomon. Solomon with a chop to the chest. Shooter backing off a bit. Now gets sent into the ropes. Catches the top rope, breaks the momentum. Sent in once again. Now off the ropes, and a hard lariat from Solomon. Solomon with an arm trap, crossface. Shooter able to slip out. Solomon back with an arm wringer. Takes a body slam for the masked shooter. A master of gaining leverage on his opponents. And there's the tag to Derek Arzon. And now Solomon going to make the tag to Brawler Beckett. High-low kick on Arzon. Beckett hooks the leg. Count of 1, count of 2, and kick out by Derek Arzon. Front suplex by the masked shooter. Referee trying to get him back to his corner. Thunderstroke! Arzon with a cover. Count of 2, and kick out by Beckett. Solomon takes a running power slam. Oh! Low blow by Beckett on Arzon. Arzon with a drop toe hold, but he's feeling that low blow. He makes the tag to the masked shooter. There's a grounded arm blitz now on Beckett. Referee trying to get Arzon to break the hold and go back to his corner. And Beckett makes the tag to Arthur Solomon. Solomon and Shooter legal once more for their teams. Arm wringer from Solomon. Solomon now really working over the arm of the masked shooter. Collar and elbow tie-up, body slam from Solomon. Drops the elbow into the mask of the masked shooter. And Shooter coming back with big palm strikes. And down goes the captain. Shooter off the ropes. Shooter with a go behind. Solomon fires off an elbow. Now both men off the ropes. Solomon with a shoulder tackle. Shooter out of the way. Solomon off the ropes. Hard elbow from the Shooter. Shooter hooks the leg. One, and broken up by Beckett. Beckett with a cheap shot. Shooter with a shoulder tackle. Drops Solomon to the canvas. Tags in Derek Arzon. Solomon tags in Brawler Beckett. Solomon now with kicks takes down both his opponents, and Beckett going to take advantage of a downed Arzon. Arzon coming back with a trio of headbutts. Picks Beckett back up to his feet. Arzon off the ropes. Arzon with a tilt-a-whirl armbuster. Beckett's got him up. Modified vertical suplex. Tag is made to Arthur Solomon. Arzon is dazed. He's taken down with a lariat. Arm blitz. Arm blitz from Arzon. Beckett doing everything he can to break the hold, and finally does. Arzon firing off with more headbutts to Solomon. Tag is made to the masked shooter. Facebuster as a parting shot from Arzon. Solomon in trouble. Solomon and Shooter now. Back and forth. Solomon with a lariat. Shooter answers with a lariat. Shooter drops an elbow. Solomon back up to his feet. Collar and elbow tie up. Irish whip reversal. Shooter now trapped in the corner, and it is the wrong corner. Leverage move by the Shooter. Throws Solomon to the outside. Here comes Beckett. Beckett gets caught by the mass Shooter. Running power slam, and now getting stomped on by Arzon. Solomon back in the ring. Hard rolling elbow from the mass Shooter. Shooter drops another stiff elbow on Solomon. Collar double tap. Now Shooter back into the corner. Comes out with a headbutt, and down goes Arthur Solomon. Tag is made to Derek Arzon. Solomon waiting for both, and he gets caught. Powerbomb neckbreaker combination. Arzon to the top rope. Double knees from the top rope by Derek Arzon. He's going back to the top. Rolling senton. Jumping arm buster. Solomon back to his feet and desperately makes the tag to Brawler Beckett. But Arzon is on fire. Both off the ropes. Tilt-a-whirl arm breaker. Arzon getting this crowd to its feet. Both men off the ropes once more. Hard elbow shot from Brawler Beckett. And Beckett with a hammerlock scissor combination. And now he's trapped in the chute. Shooter, not the legal man. Solomon broke the hold. 20 minutes into our main event, and what a match we are seeing here. Shooter now legal, going up against Beckett. Beckett with a nice counter throw against the Shooter. Shooter with a wrestling slam, puts the leg on Beckett. 1, 2, and broken up by Solomon. Thunder stroke on Solomon. Shooter takes a hard elbow. Hook of the leg. Count of 2 and a kick out by the Shooter. Running power slam. Takes Beckett back up to his feet. Beckett with a drop toe hold. And Beckett now over and makes the tag to Arthur Solomon. Shooter makes the tag to Derek Arzon. Double team on the Brawler. Powerbomb neckbreaker from Shooter and Arzon. And the three corners armbar cinched in on Derek Arzon, but they're in the ropes. Referee calls for the break, and he gets it. Arzon taking aim on Solomon. Big drop kick. Kick to the midsection. Answered by a hard open palm strike and a vicious lariat. Solomon now in control. Arzon gives him the slip. There's the tag to the mass Shooter. Double drop kick. And down goes Solomon once more. Shooter off the ropes. Shooter with a flying cross chop. Solomon right back up to his feet. Gets taken down, running power slam. Shooter picks Solomon back up. Solomon fires off an elbow. Gets cut off. Look out. Pump handle driver by Solomon. 1, count of 2. Broken up by Arzon. German suplex. And that's how the Shooter rolls. Three corners arm bar on the mass Shooter. Shooter in deep trouble. Arzon in to break it up. Match continues. Brawler Beckett and Arthur Solomon just collided head to head. Hard lariat from Solomon. Solomon makes the tag to Beckett. Shooter now in trouble. He tags in Derek Arzon. Power bomb neck breaker on Solomon. It is Beckett and Arzon, now the legal man. Beckett with a hard elbow. And a low blow to Arzon. Go behind, Birmingham hammer. But Arzon back to his feet. Arzon and Brawler Beckett exchanging elbows once more. Rolling chop from Beckett, and there's the tag to Arthur Solomon. Solomon picks Arzon back up to his feet. Oh, he missed the lariat and gets trapped in an arm blitz. Solomon able to get his foot on the rope, gets the break, and headbutts Arzon right between the eyes. Solomon with a go behind, drop toe hold from Arzon. Picks Solomon back up to his feet. Arzon with a beautiful wheel kick. Collar elbow once more. Both men off the ropes. Oh, head-to-head collision. Both men are down. Back up to their feet. Collar elbow tie-up. Arm blitz once again on Solomon. And again, Solomon gets to the bottom rope. Solomon has got Arzon up. Arzon floats over out of the suplex attempt. A victory arm blitz. And Solomon has tapped out. Ladies and gentlemen, what a match! Your winners by submission at 27 minutes and 53 seconds. Derek Arzon as the masked shooter. Folks, what does this mean for PWA Undaunted? We've seen some incredible action against opponents that we are going to see at that wonderful supercard that is going to come up on Sunday. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't wait for it, but we are going to have to wait for it until Sunday, until Undaunted. This is Gary Bloomfield saying thank you for joining us, and good night.